welcome back to my channel, and today's topic is how I plan my destinations. A lot of you asked me how I plan out my travels, so here it is. Stay tuned because you want to make sure you learn all the tips and tricks that I am going to be spewing right here, right now.
Whenever I'm with you, I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away, heading to the sun, only you and me. Don't wanna waste another day being stuck here in this place. No, I wanna hold your hand in mine, watch the sunset in your eyes. Baby, I want us to act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. Whoa, whoa. This could be magical.
Hey loves, it's your girl Shinta Brown, and welcome to my channel. Here we learn how to live out our beauty through lifestyle and luxury travel. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, then this is the home for you. Don't forget to subscribe now, because if you don't subscribe, you're gonna miss out on 2022's content of the year. So don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button, share with a family and a friend, because shared knowledge is the best knowledge for this community. And comment below. I want to hear from you. Engage with me. I love to interact with you. I want to hear your thoughts and what you're excited about for this new year. I appreciate you, and have a great year. So first things first, what is important is planning out your trip. If you know you want to take a trip somewhere, you definitely want to plan it out. That means start saving towards your travel. Always try to find tickets to the destination, and if you don't know where exactly you want to go, there are apps that allow you to find out where to travel to ahead of time. So that's great. I do use that periodically when I feel a little spontaneous. Yes, that I like to go towards an app and find out where I want to fly to. Other than that, you want to make sure you plan everything out 3 to 4 months, okay? 3 to 4 months, I think, is a good amount of space there. Also, you want to make sure that you have enough and you can start, paying for things ahead of time, so when you're at the destination, you're not paying so much out of pocket, head on. So those are my key points there. So now let's get into finding the destination. How I like to find my destinations, honestly, Instagram, YouTube, movies, okay, as well as Google. Sometimes Google has things, but my latest app or website or blog that I've been using to travel lately has been Travel and Leisure. I really love their blogs. They have all these destination and advices and different things for all kinds of occasions. So if you have a honeymoon, they have something for you. If it's your birthday, they have something for you. So it's really cool. And then also, they always know which new hotels are coming out. So if you're somebody like me who is into luxury stays, luxury hotels, I would advise, subscribing to their email list, so you will know and can keep up with, new hotels, new destinations, new locations, just by following them. All at your fingertips, which is awesome to me. Now, when I say I find destinations on Instagram, let's get into that. Instagram is a great way to find anything and everything, right? Social media, period. Facebook, everything with videos, reels, shorts, whatever. Even YouTube here, okay, has so much information, so many videos out there that it's easy to find and figure out where exactly you want to go. Now, usually I don't like going to places that I see a lot of people going. You know, sometimes I want to go to a place before it becomes popular, or even if it is a popular destination, I always try to find your unknown places. Am I making sense? Like your unknown destinations, your unknown hotels, your unknown lifestyle and food. That's what I'm about, because I want to expose the unknown to you. Yeah, even if I do go to a destination like your Greece, okay, your Italy, all those great things, there are so many hotels in so many locations in the country that you're still able to find a hidden gem somewhere out there. Instagram has been a great resource of finding locations for me. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, always, because even on YouTube here, when I do decide to pick a destination, I do my research on YouTube to see how other people felt on their trip there, you know, what kind of issues they faced, advice they gave. Another thing I like to do here is just know, you know, what is needed. And when I say what is needed, COVID, of course, happened. So are people still requiring a COVID vaccine? Do you need the vaccine card? Do you need to have the shot or the COVID test to be admitted into the country? What is the length of quarantine, right? How long? What's their process? So a lot of things have changed. Visa, right? Do I need a visa to enter the country? Is my passport okay? Like, all those things really do matter. Is it safe as an American to go to this place? You have to consider all those things before traveling. So that is something that I love to do. I take my time in doing my research, as well as figuring out where I want to go. Now, when I'm being spontaneous, I like to use the app called Skyscanner, and I love Skyscanner. I'm not promoting Skyscanner or anything. This is not a paid ad. However, okay, I really do use the app and I find it very useful. When I want to go somewhere, of course, I like to plan 3-4 months in advance. And what's great about that is Skyscanner allows you to look up months ahead, right? You can do the whole month. You don't have to put specific dates inside. You can use the whole month that you're planning. So let's say I want to take a trip in June. It will pull up the whole month and all the flights and the pricing for me. So I get to choose, hey, this looks more affordable around July. So let's go July. It's $128 from Friday to a Monday if I get this flight now. You cannot beat that, right? Also, you want to do your research on when peak season is about. Peak seasons are relatively higher for particular destinations. So you always want to make sure to know when the peak season is. And with COVID, I don't know if you're interested in being around peak season, but peak season means that there's a lot of bodies, a lot of tourists around. So that's something that you want to consider as well. After I've figured out where I want to go, I figured out my visa situation, I've done my research, I figured out my flight. Now it's time to figure out activity. One thing I love to do is I like to contact the hotel sometimes and ask them what type of activities do they have or they offer at the hotel. Sometimes with certain rooms, you do get opportunities to have certain activities with your stay. So that is something that you want to consider. I always like to ask my hotel of their activities before looking elsewhere. Once I know the prices from my hotel, then I compare it with others on the island or in the country or wherever. So that is important because sometimes your hotel will actually be a little cheaper to purchase through them than purchasing outside of the hotel. So that's something to consider. As well as I love to plan pickup. Who's gonna pick me up from the airport to take me to the hotel? So that's another thing that I like to plan with my hotel. If I have to get Uber, then I get Uber. If I have to arrange an outside driver, maybe I'm going to a destination like Ghana or Nigeria where I have friends or family, or I know someone in particular, or I've met someone that knows someone type of situation where they can arrange for that, then that's different. But always want to make sure that you deal with your transportation, because how are you going to land and just not know? And even if you decide, okay, I'm going to take a taxi when I get there, find out how much taxis are. You can find out through YouTube. You can find out through the hotel themselves. They can tell you how much it would be for you and get a taxi from the airport to their hotel. So that's something to keep in mind. So remember these key things. 1, plan ahead. 3 to 4 months in advance always saves you coins, because here we're all about saving money. So planning ahead, making sure that wherever you're going is off peak or on peak, and knowing the difference is important, as well as the influences it has during high peak with hotel stay prices. So you want to keep that in mind. So plan ahead. Secondly, find out your destination through Instagram, YouTube, Google, travel and leisure. There's so many blogs out there, so many things out in the world to inspire you to live out your beauty through travel. So you want to make sure you find destinations that you will be happy with and not put your life at risk. And on that note, research. Research on the country, research on where you're wanting to go to, just to make sure that you are safe and to keep yourself out of trouble and out of any issues, right? Like missing a flight because you didn't have a visa. So making sure you have your visa, making sure what COVID restrictions are like in the country, and etc. Next thing, finding out your activities. You can't go on a trip with no activity. Even if you decide that you want to go just lay by the beach and relax and sip a mojito, you need to know what beaches are near you, right? If you're not staying at a location with a beach, you want to make sure that you know where all the places are and how to get there. And that's it for me, guys. So if you want to know more, I'll be going further into detail in other videos coming soon. So you want to make sure that you stay tuned for that. I hope you love this video, and if you do, please give this video a thumbs up so I can make more content like this for you. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.